Hello everyone, welcome to People and Places with me, Dr. Mama K. And we are celebrating Masithembele at 23 today. Not today, it was on the 25th of May, but this is not about me. This is about this amazing, impactful founder who started this journey many years ago. And Tamina, tell us who you are, and we're right outside the building that all this started. So tell us where we are and who you are.
The journey starts here. I am Wilhelmina Heinz. I am the director of Masithembele.
And founder.
And founder of Masithembele. I am here for more than 26 years. And it all starts here. Walking in for 26 years. I've been here on the same premises. I came here and I first worked for Lightshetsa. Lightshetsa was an organization that was here who did sewing. After that, I worked for Africa Cocoon for 4 years.
Wow.
Before I started Masithembele.
So before you go to Masithembele, I want to, and you spoke about Africa Cocoon and the other organization, and shout out to Africa Cocoon. My sister friend used to be one of the directors as well for their African Cocoon business. So this old building, I see here, although it's come out, was sponsored by the National Lottery at some point. So it's known as the Mandela Peace Park. What's the history behind that Mandela Peace Park?
This building belongs to the city of Cape Town. And this is why it is Mandela Peace Park. It is open for NGOs in partnership with the city of Cape Town to run projects on this particular building, Nelson Mandela Peace Park. And this is why we're here. Okay. We develop, we enrich, we empower, and we equip. And this is what we did through this year.
Awesome.
Change.
Before we go on to this year, because you were sharing there
through
about
this year.
Yes.
Through
this year. So Africa Cocoon, and then you now started Masithembele. What does Masithembele really mean? What's the meaning of Masithembele?
Masithembele means light.
Right.
We bring light to people. Our slogan is, we never give up. In any way, in which way we do things, we don't give up. We go till we get it right. We are here to enrich, to empower and equip. And we've got so many success stories from our own clients. And that we can tell our social workers. Masithembele only start with one program, and that was a HIV and AIDS support group. Today, Masithembele got 12 programs that we are running. Still on the same park, making change, develop, enrich, empower, and equip. And I am very proud to be part of this, because this road was not easy. As I walk in here, this is the way I walk for the 26, 28 years to this place, to come for my people, my community, to make this space for them a safe and a better space.
So for you, obviously there's a lot you're doing.
Yes.
Why, after you left Africa Cocoon and a lot of other NGOs that you worked with, why did you decide yourself to say, you know what, I want to start an organization to help with AIDS? That was the original goals. Why? What was going on in your head?
In the meantime, while I was working for Africa Cocoon, here comes a pilot program from the Department of Social Development, running with Age in Action in Cape Town. And they were looking for 17 ladies, and we were selected as community carers. Then they take us to UWC for 3 months, and there we did a course. And that course was specific for people that is living with HIV and AIDS. Right. And we need to go every day in the community, from street to street, go look for people that is infected with HIV and AIDS. For 1 month, I had 15 clients in Leiden in the same.
Wow.
And that I couldn't handle it. It was for me too much because I was not so aware of it as I am now of HIV and AIDS. That time I didn't know what's going on around me.
Especially the stigma as well that maybe, surrounded such, things.
And there, Lizzie Isaacs of Asian Action, she motivates me. She said to me, Mina, you got it. Let's start a support group. Let's do this. Let's do that. And even in the Cape Town office from Social Development, they also do motivate me and they assist me. And here, Mr. Sarah van der Venter was here. And he gave me this 1-2 officers. And here I started a support group. And I had a support group of 15 people living with HIV and AIDS.
Wow.
And this is how I am today the founder and the director of Masithembele HIV and AIDS.
So now we're looking at, because we're going to talk more as we take that work, that journey, that step, with you. So we've got here 2 containers, that are being used currently by Masithembele.
Yes.
Can you tell us, can we come through?
Yes.
And you tell us, this first one, which particular project this is about?
Yes.
Okay, you first, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. How are you? Okay.
Masithembele is a drop-in center. And this is a senior social worker. Masithembele got 3 social workers. Yes. And this is a senior social worker of Masithembele. So she can tell you more about what's happening in here because she is also the overseer of this program.
Okay. Tell us who you are and what this project and what you oversee here and your work within Masithembele.
Okay, my name is Nokonwama Angela Mandlandi. I work as a social worker at Masithembele. As you mentioned, this is one of our projects. It is called, we call it the morning school or the school readiness program, which is a part of the child protection and it's aimed at getting children off the streets, the children who are not in school, who are school-going age, who have never been to school. So this is where we facilitate and help them. They come here, I do the assessment and the screening, and the child comes over to the morning school. The ages of the children is normally from 6 years, and the oldest one is 14 years old, who have never been to school. So while we work...
Who have never been to school.
Never ever been to school. So that's why this program is very important to get them basic numeracy and literacy skills. So while they go into the mainstream schools, they already can write their names, they can count, they can say colors, so that they are not overwhelmed and they drop out of school. So while we are busy with the process, I take the parent and write referrals to the Department of Education, and while we were waiting for school placement, the child does the activities here, and we take also the parent by the hand. We do parenting classes with them because we know that there have been challenges. That's why we have this problem.
I was just going to ask, what are normally the reasons, for those children, especially the older one, like 10 or 11, not to ever been to school? What's the reason the parents give to you?
Okay, the most popular reasons is that the parent was on substance and the life wasn't going well and they couldn't manage. And when they hear about our programs through the outreaches, we just reach out to them. We affirm to them that we're not going to take away the children. We are early intervention organization. So what we do, we prevent problems from becoming big from the start. So when the parent come here, we Sorry, I just lost my thought.
No, but let me go now to the parents, because you've already explained, a lot there.
Yes.
So when the parents come here, and most of them are about whereby they were on substance and so on. So how do you support the parents themselves? You were actually, I know I was the one that bought through, and I made you to lose that thought there.
Okay.
So how do you support the parent? I wanted to know why, how the children get into that situation, which you've explained. So how do you support the parents, which is important, because like you said, you don't want them to feel as if you're taking the children away from them. So how do you support the parent as well?
As we said, we take the parent by the hand.
Okay.
We do home visits just to see how the structure of the home is, how we can further intervene and support the family as a whole. And then the parents are guided through the previous mistake that they made, how to be better parents, how to support their children in the way going forward academically, and how not to repeat the mistake that they made in the past. And it turns out very well, because most of the parents who come here, they are ready, and most of them also have challenges with those. As I said, they were on substance. Most of the children are also not registered at Home Affairs. So that is the other referrals that we made to the Home Affairs for late birth registration of the children, so that the children can be registered at school, registered for social grant, registered for other supports that they need for the children to be a valid citizen of South Africa.
And that's important. A lot of parents probably don't even think about, their child having a birth certificate, because it's like, we've had the child, so what? Why do we need to go somewhere? So for them to get birth certificate, is that normally free, for them to get birth certificate? Do you know if that's free?
Yes, it's free, but if it's a late registration process, it's a bit longer process.
Okay.
Because the parent now has to go back to where they gave birth to the child, prove that they are the legal parent of the child. They take photos of the children, they take fingerprints, and then they can, I think the Home Affairs do the investigation for minimum of 6 months, and can take longer according to the parents' cooperation.
Okay. So, but it's important, obviously, that they need, thank you so much, for that input. It's important that they need to have a birth certificate, and then the support you give them here. So it's not just for the children themselves, but as well for their parents. So thank you and well done, for doing that. Can we just see a little bit of the inside? And I love how this place, I've been in here before, but the fact that it's clean, it's tidy, but it could do with more work, which I know as an NGO, a non-governmental organization, you probably struggle with funding. So what could help, to develop, what are the needs for this particular project? What are the current needs for this particular project?
Well, as you know, we are living in the, besides that, let me start by saying it would be a pleasure if we could extend the place, because there is always a demand. And also, as we know, we are living in the digital age. It would be lovely for our children to get used to things like computers and things like that. So when they are at school, and they can keep up with the other children. And we also need our electricity.
It has been stolen.
It has been stolen, and there's a lot of vandalism. So any support that we can
security.
Yes.
Maybe CCTV camera. We've spoken about that before. Security, CCTV camera, so that the place can be secured. Electricity, computers, maybe iPad, or what do they call this thing for the children? They call it them tablet.
Yes.
Tablet, tablet for the children, so that they can, be digitally even prepared at that age. And Well done. So how many people can this place seat at any point in time?
It can accommodate up to, like at the moment, we have up to 12 children,
Right.
but they don't come in at the same time. So up to 7 per day.
Okay.
So, yes.
And that's the need, because the demand is there.
The demand is there. It's a surprise, and it's been a heartwarming experience, and we have results that we are proud of, because
Can you share some of that with us?
of the children
We want to hear the good ones.
some of the children that we have enrolled over the years, they are top achievers at their schools. They get
Bring their
servants.
reports.
They participate in the spelling bee competition and all that. And my heart is warmed, because when I look at them, I said, just imagine another president who knows who was potentially deprived of education if there was not this program. So it's a heartwarming experience.
Wow, we salute you and your colleagues for what you're doing, and we're hoping, through programs like this, somebody out there might be listening and can support in any little way, that you can. We will be sharing Masithembele's details at some point. So let's go as well to, I think, the library. So I see there, knowledge is power. So here I can see a lot of various things
There's
about
been cut off
animals,
here.
about numbers, various things, literacy picture for babies, and the games, as well. So well done for really, really using the space, very well.
The electric was on and it has been cut off here.
Okay.
Vandalism.
Oh, that's
It
part
was
of the
on,
challenge here
yes.
now. So through vandalism.
There you can see
Right,
it comes from
okay.
that side to the side.
Okay, so
It
the
has
cable
been-
for
yes,
electricity.
it has been all
Okay,
cut down.
so we will probably, an answer
And
to
there
that
was
might
a
be
roof
solar,
on,
solar panel.
There was a roof on top of it, close. They
And
take
that was
one and
vandalized as well.
vandalized.
Oh my word. This is the problem, sadly.
So we need the
you
container
know.
that we want to put here.
Yes.
Because they can't break in the containers. So if we can put the container here, like we asked you, and then we can extend and we can still do something great there, then it will be better.
It will be fine. So I know we spoke about that before. So we're needing a container, we're needing electricity challenge sorted, and I think that could be maybe solar panel, which
Yes,
hopefully maybe they
yes.
won't steal the solar.
Yes,
But
yes.
these are the reality, sadly, of the areas that we live in, and this is mostly because of poverty.
Yes.
Sadly, not that we and
Unemployment,
unemployment and so
crime,
on. So people,
crime.
so the crime rate is high, but we're trying to make sure that we reach to the bottom of the problem. So before the children get older, where they're enticed into that, they're doing all this starting at a young age, giving them values whereby they will have those values about not stealing, not no matter how things are in terms of desperation. So but like we said, we still need another container for here with computers, and then this place to be covered, and then maybe to basically have a form of security,
Yes.
here. And I'm looking at that space over there. Can we have the camera there? So something like that, which will have covered place
Yes.
in the middle. So we will keep appealing, and I'm trusting God that God will make a way. I
Amen.
know that. So
Amen.
we just need to keep, sharing the story, and especially the good one. So now, can you tell us, is it going to be you that will tell us about here? Okay, so sir, how are you? Come and tell us who you are and where we are now.
Okay, I'm Kyle Kutsia. I'm the administrator at Masithembele. What we have here is our library. So children come after school. They come after school. They can take out books. They can come do the homework. They can come do some spelling. The library is unfortunately in the middle of the Delft. The whole Delft area. So this is the closest spot for the children to come and come get books. So we have like a normal library system where you can take out books, you write down your name, you can return the books, and so on. Most of the children come here. We have, I think, about 30 to 35 children.
That's good.
They come take out books, they come do the homework. We do also help them with any
Projects.
projects that they have. So the computer is inside, it's not here. Then we print out everything for them, then we can do their task, yeah.
So back to the negative of, because I know we focus on positive,
Yes, yes.
but however we can't ignore the negative.
Yes.
So with I know the challenge in some libraries are normally where books are defaced or torn or not returned. Do you experience such challenge here?
Yes, we do. Sometimes the book doesn't come in the right condition that it was in. So that's one of our challenges. But unfortunately, we can't replace books. So that's the main issue that we have. So if we lose a book, we lose a book, and it's difficult for us to replace books. Yeah.
Right. And can we tell, maybe I want the camera to showcase some of the kind of books, we have. I'm looking here, I'm seeing encyclopedias, I'm seeing, okay, there's the Reader's Corner, things on health, things in Afrikaans, Reader's Digest. I'm looking at all of them, English home language. Let's see. Okay, novels. We have novels here. John Grisham. I know about Grisham. The Book of the Year, 1966, World Book. One thing I'm trying to look for, for me, most of the books I'm seeing here, I can't see modern books. So that means probably you're in need of modern books on technology, on things that are relevant in this day and age. So we do need not just books from 1960s, because some of these children might not be able to even relate to it, even though we need it, but we need, life skills,
We got books like this.
Okay, so
And
we've got the
yes,
life
all the
skills.
child-friendly
Okay,
books that we
child-friendly
do
books.
have.
Okay.
No, we do.
All right. So
But
things
the-
on
but the books we have-
entrepreneurship. Do we have things on entrepreneurship, on how to become a business person, and so
Yes,
on?
we do have
Okay.
some
So
of
we,
those books
see,
that
Auntie Mina knows all this stuff because she's the one collecting all of them. So she knows we have them somewhere.
But if
So I'm
somebody
just
can
trying to make
still
sure
help us with
exactly books
because
exactly.
we still need stuff to keep our library child friendly.
Yes,
You understand?
yes.
So then we got we got a lot of books here.
Okay.
But if people can come and sold out with us these books and give us more friend-childly books, it will always be welcome.
Exactly. And do you, in terms of the librarian, do you catalog them? How do you?
Yes.
So you've got all
these stuff are on things. And the same lady that's doing a teacher, they are registered teachers that's doing the morning school. She's doing the library
the ones
in the
as well.
afternoons.
Awesome. And this one too, I can see the space is a little bit of an issue, but we still have space for more books.
But
if we
then
could get
they
more
use that
books.
side, if there's a lot of children in the
Okay.
afternoons, then they do their homework.
All right, cool. And I love the fact that you're highlighting that here. Reading is knowledge. I love that. And education is powerful. So thank you, our young brother here, for your work and your dedication as the administrator and what you do. Because obviously, when you're with Masithembele, it must be an all-round thing you need to know. Okay, so now we're going to stop and be right back. Hello everyone, welcome to People and Places with me, Dr. Mama K, and we are still celebrating Masithembele at 23 in Delft, Cape Town, South Africa. And those who joined earlier on, thank you for joining and thank you for sharing the journey of this amazing founder, director, Auntie Mina, to a lot of us, Wilhelmina Hayes.
Mama
Delft. So she took us, on that journey, and we've seen the school, project, and as well the library. Now we're going to look at the garden, and as well as, let's start first with this outside space, that we have here, which you use and you share. So tell us what normally happens out here.
This is my favorite space. For all the years, having my children here and just to interact with them. They come here, They're dirty. They don't have food to eat for the day. And during the school holidays, we keep them safe here.
So let's take a walk, just round the place, because it's a big space, so it's a multi-purpose space, basically, that is used to park cars, and as well as the space to have the children during holidays, programs and so on, where they can run, they can play. And I know we've had before here, we've had tents, various tents and gazebos and so on. Various NGOs having an event here. So it's a big space, and so do they play football? Do they
play football?
Games?
They play netball. Child welfare Childline got a very nice program that they come and do with the children every year. DSD, the horses, we are already out selling us for the June holiday program 2026.
Yes.
All our things are in place. We're gonna have
which is Youth Month. So this is Youth Month.
Yes, we're gonna have. Yes, it starts. We're gonna have the police dogs again here. We're gonna have the horses again here. We're gonna have the fire engine again here. We're going to have equilibrium here. We have touching nations. We really work hand in hand with our organizations. We have the city of Cape Town here. So I'm really looking forward. My health will be good that time because I must be here with my children.
Amen.
So I'm looking forward to have the holiday program here. It starts in 2 weeks' time, I think. In 2 weeks' time, it starts here. I'm looking forward to see all the children. I'm looking forward, Carl did send out a lot of letters to all our networks, our organizations that we normally work together. So we up and running our holiday program 2026 June.
Awesome. So for the holiday program, what age of children come? Any age and how many roughly?
Yeah, it's mostly from 6 years up to 20.
Okay.
We even have students here.
Right.
We even have high school children here. We even have socials from different places. It's open to everybody.
And you don't need to even come from Delft. You could be from another area.
You don't even need to come from Delft alone. If you're from another area and you can be here every day, why not? This is your safe space. Then
now introduce the garden to us. Let's just see if we could just see a little bit of the garden, here. What's the garden's name? I know you have a name for the garden.
Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden. So I can see here in terms of some of the values, committed, tolerance, hope, inspiration, respect, peace, love, joy, faith, courage, creative, trust, and that's it. But in here, this garden has been going on for how long, Auntie Mina?
It's now a year and 6 months.
Okay. So, and I know, we've had various people support in various ways. We recently had the couple from America who gave us a little bit of money it's not a little, but it goes a long way. Every little counts to buy paint. And we can see in here that the garden still needs more work. I know one of the needs is still CCTV because there's a lot of vandalism. You recycle, you reuse. These are all bottles, being used, bottle tops being used creatively to make designs and so on. And I can see even drinks bottles, being used specifically to grow things. I can see tomatoes, spring onion. What else do we have in here?
We have cabbage, we have spinach that side.
Okay. Lettuce.
Carrots that
side.
Yeah.
And they do use this for the feeding scheme that you do in the kitchen. So this is all about from garden to feeding. Yes. So whereby we're looking after ourselves.
We've got different herbs here.
Yes, herbs. Oh, yes.
We've got mint here, we've got malva here.
Rosemary, I can see rosemary.
Yes, we got this and mint, and this you can also use for where there's a sword and you...
Oh, really? I don't know what that one is.
This is really good.
Okay, what is this?
Yes, I don't know the name.
The name, okay. If anybody knows the name, they can please share with us.
So we got all kind of herbs here.
And I can see this is even being creative. Reuse. This is a tire that's been
That
cut
is a
and,
tire. Yes.
and has been cut into
So,
the
yeah.
and it's so beautiful. I mean, hearing the birds even
Yes.
up here, even though the birds can be a problem sometimes when they come and eat out of what
Yeah.
we have here. I can see the meat,
Mint.
and I can see this is fresh.
Yes.
What are they growing? Do you know?
Yes.
Do you know what they're growing here yet?
I don't know because
Okay,
I
all
went
right, but
out
they'll be
here for
growing
the week,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, but every space in there is being used.
Yes.
So can you show us through the back as well? And we have normal, plants as well,
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
And this,
normal plants, yeah.
Uh-huh.
All
Normal-
those fat plant, we got different types.
okay,
You see, that's I call fat plant.
right, right,
This one.
yes.
But this is also a type of medicine
There you
that
see.
you can use to put on where you get sore
Sores.
something, yeah, or there's a scratch mark. Yeah,
Okay.
we got this kind of blood that you use for your feet. Or
Okay,
when your head is sore, you put this around your head with the things.
okay. And
This
I
is
can
part
see-
2 of the garden.
This part 2 of the garden.
I'm struggling a lot because of the vandalism.
So that's a big
This
issue.
is a big thing.
Which is why you have the barbed wires,
Yes,
on the tires, which is
I-
making the thing ugly. But sadly,
Yes,
they're
I got-
vandalizing the
Yesterday
place,
morning,
which is
8 o'clock,
sad.
a phone call. See, what did I do that to?
Yeah. That's sad,
So,
huh?
can you see?
I don't know what we're going to do to
It's so
address.
beautiful.
Yeah.
If somebody can just help me for a camera, I
Yeah.
don't have the money.
It's the
Can you see
CCTV
here?
camera
Yes.
that is
Can you
needed
see
here.
here? They take all those bottles out, and this is the seniors. They make it, and they paint it, and they put it in here. Now they have all the time, but there is securities on the premises. But every month we have vandalism in our garden, and it's making you give out 400 rand, and they take 8. Then you must repair 800 rand
Right,
stuff.
that's
It is not right.
No, that's
So-
really frustrating. I mean,
Yes,
why would you still even recycled bottles empty to do
Yeah,
what?
what?
Unless they're going to
they
try
go out.
and So
Now, look
this
at the
was
tunnel.
done by the seniors, so they won't be happy as well.
No,
it's like the
they
work that
aren't.
they've done as just and that's sad. That's sadly the reality
Look
of,
at that
of
tunnel, look
being
how they
one in
break
an
it.
NGO.
I must now try to get what can I use. And here you can see we start with the paint already.
Yes.
Come
Okay.
inside, John.
So we'll see the
Can you
inside.
see how they break all our stuff this weekend?
Oh my.
They want to
word.
break the whole thing up. Can you see here? Can you see? They don't
I
even
mean,
care for the plants.
This is supposed to be for the community.
They don't even care for the plants.
No.
And this is our small nursery. And I said to Brenda, from today off, we must take all the plants out every night. They leave you with us. Yeah, you can see. If somebody can help us with the camera, yeah, you can see we start
But
with
will
the
the
paint.
camera help?
The camera will help because we got the space and they won't come in here. We will catch them on the camera. And then it goes
So
off
there's
to
the
my...
evidence.
Yes. Then it goes off on my phone, then I can go lay a case. The city wants us to do it, that we can make cases against these guys.
Right.
So yeah, this
yeah.
is... It's for me
That's a very
sad
depressing.
because
but
Wednesdays, it's open for feeding for the adults. Then there's over 100 adults and I give them a survival kit and I give them food. They do come here. Their children is here every day. Why are they doing this? This is for them.
yeah.
I'm asking you nicely, please stay out of the garden.
Yeah.
You make me frustrated.
Yeah, no, that's really frustrating and really very disheartening. If you're trying to do things for the community that benefit them in terms of the work, and for what reason,
We must now take, can you see? They can
Yeah,
come back.
the bent
We
it.
must take all this now out and we must put in plastic poles. We're going to do it now because we do have plastic poles. Because
Okay.
otherwise they will come every day.
back again.
And the security see nothing.
That's sad. That is really, really sad and frustrating. I commend you and your team for continuing and being resilient, to the
Yes, I'm
vandalism.
not going to stop.
Yes.
I want to tell them,
Yeah,
John, you
yeah.
must listen to what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I want to tell them I'm not going to stop. I'm a missionary. I'm here to make a change. Whether they try what, God will carry me through.
Amen.
And then we
Amen.
put this in the stick things.
Yes,
Especially
yes.
that they can't, people just touch it, it's sore.
No, no, I know it. I know
See
it.
the holes they
Yes.
make, kyk here, all the time. They make this house this
to come in
weekend.
from.
They make, take photos, they make this house to come in here and to come and vandalize our garden this weekend. We
Okay.
put that stick poles all around, especially for them. If they jump, then they must get hurt. But I don't know what's
But
going.
they're not discouraged, I don't think, by that.
No,
I think part of this as well needs to be education, I believe, on, vandalism in schools as well in the community and to parents, because it's like, why would you want to, just come and destroy a garden that is putting back in the community, beautifying the place, and so on. What do you get out of it? Because it's is it the kick? Is it just being? So there needs to be more education.
And this garden, I must pay the guys every week because they must also put bread on the table.
Correct.
Whether it's a little money,
Correct.
but it's also to generate the income.
Yes.
Do you understand? Otherwise, it wouldn't have looked like this because we can't do this as ladies. This garden is really beautiful laid out, but then this vandalism is really, really frustrating us.
Well, I'm appealing to anyone out there, if you can think of an idea of how, maybe how we can address vandalism in the garden, how you've managed, maybe in your area. I'm calling out, Hope Cape Town, maybe there's a way an advice you could give us, or even Ediadini, my dear sister, Iris, maybe there's something you're doing on your side for your garden to stop, vandalism. So is there a way we can do this? Because I know the last time we came, it wasn't this bad, but it seems things, it's bad now. And that wasn't even there then. I remember you saying the seniors were going to do that, and now, they've taken all what they've done away. And for what reason?
It's deep in, it's a 2-liter bottle, so they have all the time to take it out.
Yes, yes. And for what? Is it to recycle it?
Yes.
Is it to,
What can they do with it? It's already used.
Exactly. So we don't get it. So there needs to be more education, obviously, in the area. And I mean, we shouldn't really need all this. But like you said, we're crying out. Yes.
Now I must now try to get money again to buy this bob wire to do it right
all the way around.
Here. I must not do under because they're making holes. Then they must come through.
Okay. We'll keep praying. We keep trusting God to touch their mind and their hearts, not to come, for them to change. Whatever it is, if it's just them getting a kick out of it, or just vandalizing the place, we're appealing because this is becoming, really, really frustrating. Okay, we're going to leave the outside now, and we'll be right back. Hello everyone, welcome to People and Places with me, Dr. Mama K. And we are still at celebrating Masithembele at 23 at the Mandela Peace Park, Delft, Cape Town, South Africa. And with the one and only Mama Delft, Auntie Mina, the founder, director of Masithembele. So we're now in front of the main building, for Masithembele. We've done the journey from the gate, looking at the room that the children, for the project for the children in terms of reading and writing, then the library, then the garden. Now we're here, and I can see this open space here. So what is this space used for?
This space is where we meet our children every day. You can see they are sitting here. After school program, they come here to collect their food. And we also do different programs under this program. Our social worker is also doing a parenting skill program here every Tuesday. And this is also our waiting room and our appointment area. So you wait here, we make your appointment, then you go and see the social workers.
Okay. And I know you've had various events here.
Yes,
so
yes.
Women's Day.
Various events,
Youth Day, various
whatever
events.
we do under this roof.
Right, okay. So now we're going to journey to go inside and see the inside, a little bit of the inside of Masithembele. So journey with us as we go.
Okay, let's sing in.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh!
Happy birthday to you. Happy
Birthday, Masithembele.
Happy birthday to you. God bless you today. God bless you always.
God bless you and keep you. Happy birthday to you.
We've got the young ones there. We've got everyone here. Thank you. Well done, Masithembele team. Well done, and thank you for what you do and how you're doing. 23 years, even though some of you might not have started, with Masithembele, but your input right now, whether 1 year, 6 months, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, has all been useful. So who is the oldest person that has been here? Who is the oldest person?
Irene?
Who is the oldest person? Okay. All right. Do you want to? Can I ask her when we go in?
No, Oscar?
Okay. So I want to just for you to tell us who you are and what you do and how long you've been here at Masithembele.
I'm Renee Forte. I'm almost 19 years here now.
Wow! Come on, give her a round of applause. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Welcome. 19 years. Okay. Wow. What do you do at Masithembele?
I'm doing now cooking.
All
I'm cooking
right.
to school children
Okay.
and the community.
Awesome. So what did you start with? How did you start when you joined? And why did you join Masithembele?
That time I'm starting field work.
Okay. Right.
And that time I come in, I must go outside 1 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
And I come, and Timina, she tell us we must cook food for the children
Okay.
and the community.
Right.
And that time that I do it now.
Wow. 19 years. Well done.
19
for
years.
impact. Out of
Yes.
23 years. What has been your most favorite part of working and,
I
serving?
like to do cooking and the children
What do you
every
cook?
day.
Tell me what you
cooking
cook.
mixed vets.
Rice? I'm sure you make a
mixed
rice.
vets with the rice and baked beans course
Okay.
and biryani and all of the lot of
Okay, and I can
course,
see
and
we already
salmon.
have some food already. Let's see some of the food that we've got here. We're coming back to the team. Let's see some of the food, and the children are coming to get the food. So come, tell us, what do we have here today?
That is lentils
Okay.
and potato and chicken
Wow.
with rice.
Mama's chicken.
Mama's chicken.
Okay,
with the
okay,
rice.
thank
Yes.
you. Okay, that's awesome. Can't wait. So thank you again to Riaz, my brother, for the donation each week for our community project. So Masithembele are one of the beneficiaries of that, and you can see where that is going. So how many people did we cook for today, roughly?
300.
Wow, 300 people every day?
Every day.
Every day,
And the
300.
walking clients.
And walking clients
Clients
as
is
well.
190.
Please give our auntie here a round of applause. And you two children, come on, clap for her, clap for
Come
her.
and take.
And come and take. So as the children are coming in, you're cooking, they
60
come
on
and
the
get
tray. 60
on
on
the
the
tray.
tray, yes.
Wow. Very well done. I can see.
Okay.
Can I taste afterwards as well?
Yes,
So
you
that I
can
will tell
taste.
you.
It's very nice.
It's very nice.
Yes.
I like that. when I cook as well nowadays, I'm always like, I think I cooked last week Friday. I was eating the food. I'm like, I made this food. I am so proud of myself. So you should be doing that.
I'm proud of myself.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, thank you and well done. So let's come now quickly. Just say who you are. We've heard your voice. So we've heard you as well. I'm coming last to you. Say who you are. That's all. And what you do at Masithembele.
My name is Chowde and I'm assisting with anything that they need.
They need help with. Do you stay in Delft?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you are a volunteer.
Yes.
Proudly say, I am a volunteer with
I
Masithembele.
am a volunteer with Masithembele.
Better. Give her a round of applause for being a volunteer. And what has your experience been so far volunteering?
It's been very nice. It's been teaching me how to help others and how they care for each other here. It's very nice.
Awesome. And you, ma'am, tell us who you are
Good day,
and what
I'm-
you do as Masithembele.
I'm Tracy Vasagi. I'm a psychosocial coordinator here at Masithembele. I'm also a facilitator on the schools. And I'm proud to say I'm working for Masithembele.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And how long have you been with Masithembele?
5 years.
5 years. Okay, we didn't do the years bit. How long have you been?
Ooh, I've been with Masithembele. I think it's about almost 14 years. I did
14 years. So
count
19,
before you
14.
came.
Okay.
Because I came through to join Masithembele when I was still a social work student. So I did all my practicals here, so that 14 years includes that practical. But officially as a social worker, I was employed at 2019 October. So
Wow.
from 29 October, I've been the official social worker at Masithembele.
Awesome. And I remember her well. She normally used to shy from not talking. But now, see, I can't stop her from talking anymore. She used to be shy. She's like, no, I don't want to talk. Oh, I don't want to talk. But I can see the confidence has grown, and that's because you've been mentored and you're being supported, as well. So now you need to mentor people like our volunteer here. So whereby they'll be more confident, as well when they speak. So our young man, how long have you been at Masithembele?
I think it's 3 years now.
3 years. So you're the youngest in this group.
I
in this
started
group.
as a student for social auxiliary worker.
Okay.
So student, and then afterwards when I was done, I started as administrator here.
Wow.
Now what you doing now?
I am
The
the administrator,
Administrator.
and I am studying through the RPL program by UWC.
Awesome. And that's the beauty of here as well. The fact that people come here first, either as volunteer or as a student, and then they come back again to do more. You can't escape. I need to speak to you. Calm down. You can't escape. I know those who have spoken. Tell us who you are and what you do.
I'm Marita. I'm helping in the kitchen assistant.
Okay. Awesome.
Next month I'm going to be here 1 year.
1 year, so you are the youngest. Give a round of applause for our youngest Masithembele team member. One person ran away there. Can you get a
Jessica?
Please come. I did see you. And then we're going to go into the boardroom just to see what has been set up for us there. So can you come? We're waiting for you. We are not leaving until you come.
Ika lang praat. Sê, wat doen jy? Come.
You're going to say who you are. That's all. Please, I'm coming to you then. Okay, what's your name?
I'm Chastity James. I'm a childcare facilitator here at Masithembele.
And how long have you been with Masithembele?
Oh, so long now. From 2019, I think.
Okay, 2019.
Yes.
Okay, and your experience so far?
It's very great.
Okay.
And this, I will always say this is also a healing place where a person can heal as a person, yes, and so on. We can help our community grow, yes.
See, she didn't want to talk. And look at her giving the fact that not just them working or getting skilled or putting back, but a healing place for people who come in. That perspective was new. So don't be shy from saying this. You never know who you might inspire out there. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we're going to follow Antamina in and go into the boardroom. And then Miss Brenda. Now, I think before we do that, let me just sing the song I know Antamina normally loves to sing here.
Right in the corner.
Yeah, okay, so leave
sing
that
that
one. No, it wasn't that one. It was
Never
this.
give up. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up.
There we
Never
go.
give up. We will never, 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 never give up, never give up, never give up, never give up. We will never, 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 never give up. Bambalela, 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 bamba, 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 bambalela.
And one more, because Masithembele means light, so we're going to do this light, little light of mine. Okay. All right, who's going to lead?
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Wow, hallelujah, praise God. Thank you all. May you continue to be blessings in the community as you've been. May God continue to give you joy, to give you peace, to give you wisdom, to give you strength, and as well to give you excellent health, as well. As you're putting back into the lives of others, God will restore you, will replenish you, and will continue to hear your personal prayers. Because sometimes when you're doing all this, we forget ourselves. So God will listen and hear you. At this place is a healing place, a place of work, a place to volunteer. God will continue to help you to do more and to give you more strength. And please look after yourselves as well. That is key. Look after yourself. Thank you. Well done. We salute you. We celebrate you. We see you. We honor you for all the work you're doing. And she can't do this alone. So thank you, for being our eyes, our ears, our nose, our neck, and everything else. I know she's a tough cookie. However, a very, very tough cookie. But we thank God for, the journey, a journey over the years, and how you can see this is a calling, for her. It's more than just working or doing anything, but it's a calling upon her life. So continue to support her and help her to look after herself as well. Thank you. Okay. All right, let's go in. Do we want to be right back, or we want to? Okay, we'll go in. So we show. Okay, so this is the journey now in the bedroom, to the bedroom, and then we will be right back. Hello everyone, welcome to People and Places with me, Dr. Mama K. And yes, this is the final segment of celebrating Masithembele at 23, right here at the Mandela Peace Park in Delft, Cape Town, South Africa. So I'm going to get one of the people who work behind the scenes, on the front scene, in the back, and one of the right hand lady support system and everything for Antamina, Mama Delft, that we've been seeing, who is the founder and director of Masithembele. So tell us who you are. Let's get the drum roll. Tell us who you are first and what you do.
Good afternoon, Mama Kay, and firstly, thank you for being here, and thank you for doing this for us. It's appreciated. The fact that you always show up, and you show up with such a vibrant spirit. Yes, and such a positive spirit is always welcoming. My name is Brenda Diedrichs, and I am a social worker here at Masithembele. I joined the Masithembele team in 2023.
Okay.
Also as a volunteer first, and then as an employee of Masithembele. Yes, and I've been here ever since. And I must say the journey at Masithembele has been very uplifting, and very positive and educational. You know, I am still young in the social work world, but I have learned such a lot while I'm here, especially under Auntie Mina's wing. It's been a very positive and a very loving journey.
So your previous background before you became a volunteer, and why did you decide to come and volunteer at Masithembele?
I was in the military first, and then I started studying social work while I was there, and then I left to social workers. I discovered late in life what my passion is. So I discovered late in life that social work is my passion. I like working with people. I like in which way you can actually help people, you know, with their social challenges. I like that part of social work, and the journey you can actually walk with the people. So after I left, I completed my studies, and then I was at home, and I thought, I cannot sit at home like this. I need to find some way to do this thing that I'm so passionate about. And then I contacted the Department of Social Development, and they directed me to Masithembele. Phoned Masithembele, said, come in for an interview, and I'm still here.
So your journey and your transition from a volunteer to being, you know, a paid staff under Masithembele, how has that been? Because I know a lot of people, and I say this, and I'm going to talk a little bit about it as well, even though it's a question, but I want to just give you my reason, you know, as well for sharing it, is they don't look at volunteer positively most of the time. That's what I've seen, the perception, and the fact that, okay, yeah, you don't get paid, you know, and you're giving your time. A lot of people volunteer mostly in church or faith-related things and so on. But when it comes to non-governmental organization or charity, they struggle to get a lot of volunteers. And meanwhile, we have a lot of unemployment, you know, in South Africa and across Africa. And meanwhile, volunteering is one of the ways for me that I know that can be used to upskill yourself and that could give you a leg into getting employment. So that's why I'm bringing that question about you know, and I always say that, but a lot of people don't believe, but you're an example of exactly what that is, you know, whereby you started as a volunteer and then you're now, you know, playing a big role, you know, in terms of what you're passionate about. How has that transition been, you know, for you? And how can you encourage our youth into volunteering, you know? How can you, what are the benefits, you know, which you see? So, yeah.
Yeah. If I have to go back now, the reason why I volunteered is because I was still a young social worker and I needed experience in this field. Yes, I needed experience in this field. The employment was going to come afterwards. But firstly, before I can even become an employee, I need to know what I'm doing. Yes. And that is why I decided to do the volunteering first. And Mama K, every opportunity that I get, I would encourage young people to volunteer as well. The way you explained it was exactly what happened to me. The way you explained it was the perfect in the way that it happened to me, because and when I came here as a volunteer, I didn't come here to possibly be employed afterwards. It wasn't my intention. I'm going to come here and then I'm going to work here and then I'm going to be employed here. Yeah, that wasn't the plan. The plan initially was, I'm going to come here as a volunteer, I'm going to gain some experience, and with that experience I'll probably grow into a social worker, experienced social worker.
Correct.
Yes, I didn't know what God's plan was, but God had some other plans for me. Yes. Yeah, we know we only see only so far, but God sees the bigger picture. Yeah, and He saw the bigger picture for me. So I would even encourage young people. I don't want to make it sound negative, but instead of sitting at home and saying I cannot find employment, instead of sitting at home saying I cannot find employment, put yourself out there. Yeah, put yourself out there. You know, if you know you love cooking, go volunteer at the soup kitchen.
Yeah.
Yes, you've got to start somewhere. You've got to start somewhere, and if that is your talent, if that is your passion, people will see it. Yeah, and people will pull you in. Because if we all have different talents. We all have different talents, and once you work in the direction of your talent, you grow without pouring water on yourself. If you're a plant, yes, you grow. So I would encourage young people, do not sit at home. Go find a place where you can volunteer. Go find a place where you can learn. Even if you are unsure about what you want to do, start somewhere. If you know you love animals, go volunteer at an animal shelter.
Yeah.
If you know you love cooking, go volunteer at a shelter where they're cooking. If you know you love cars, go volunteer working as a mechanic with someone. Go volunteer. Go find what your passion is. But don't just sit at home. Especially if you still have parents that can still work for you, that can still provide for you financially. Go and explore. You never know what can come from it.
Thank you for that. That was very useful, to hear. So let me go now to your work. Run us through each day or some day of how your work day starts and how it ends. What do you get involved with as a social worker and being under the wing of Mama Delft?
It can get hectic sometimes. From the time that you walk in here, it can get hectic sometimes. But we work on schools. So we do different programs at the school. Some of these programs we do is behavior and psychosocial support, and then we also do loss and bereavement programs.
Right.
So for me, certain days we go to the school, and then we do group work with them, or we do individual work. We work we do it with the principal. We work with specific teachers, and the teachers will identify the children that is in need, and then we will work with them. Other days, certain days where I am here at the work, I would schedule my psychosocial, my one-on-one appointments. I will schedule it for the days that I am here at the organization. And then I will see my individual clients, whether it's children, whether it's parents, whether it's families. I will see them here. And then we have the days where we have meetings and we have discussions that we have to do, and we have planning that we have to do, and all of those type of things. So if I know on my appointments I normally schedule on a Tuesday or a Thursday. So I know the Wednesday, if it comes to meeting and all of those type of things, and the Monday is open for those those days. If we work on a school, we will work on the school maybe on a Wednesday and on a Thursday, or on a Monday or on a Wednesday, depending on which schools we're working on, and how we schedule to work on the schools. So that's why I'm saying some days you think it's going to be a quiet day, or you only have 3 appointments scheduled for the day, and then you end up with 10. Yes. So every day is not the same because the need of the community is different. Yeah, and it seems like some weeks the challenges of people that they are facing is bigger, and some days it's not that big. So really it can become hectic. Plus under Auntie Mina's wing, there's some of the stuff that needs to be done, organizational, and I am learning a lot when it comes to that, and it's actually an honor. To be under Auntie Mina's wing and to see how she does things, and to listen to her whenever she says things must be done like this, and things can be done like this, and things should be done like that. It's actually an honor to be taught. I mean, Auntie Mina started this organization 23 years ago. I don't even know where I was 23 years ago. But to hear to learn from someone like Auntie Mina, and it doesn't come from a. Whenever she teaches you something, whenever she tells you something, whenever she shows you how to do it, it comes from a positive place. It comes from a beautiful place. It comes from a place of caring. It comes from a place of wanting your people to be better and all of those type of things. So that is one of the things that you automatically learn from Auntie Mina.
So we've heard the negatives and we've seen some of the negatives in terms of the challenge, faced by Masithembele. Some are vandalism, some are funds related, where electricity is needed, another space is needed, for the enlargement of the program for the young people and children, computers and so on. And I know there's clothing thrift shop, as well. So there are various projects, obviously that goes on. And then we've got the challenges, as well. What have you in the last, since 2023, you said, so 3 years, and from what you know of Masithembele, what are you mostly personally proud of Masithembele, that Masithembele has achieved?
Oh, okay.
Or some of it. It
Some
doesn't
of the
need
stuff
to be,
that
yeah.
Masithembele has achieved. I must say, when we started here, we were working in fewer schools, and now we are working in more schools. Yes, so the need in the schools are better. I must say, on a personal level, this is now specifically personal, what I have learned here, I have learned how does it work in the NPO world.
Okay.
Yeah, me personally, I've learned how things work as in the world of non-profit organizations.
Yes.
I have learned the financial challenges that you face in the non-profit organization world, and how you overcome those challenges. Sometimes you don't even know how. Yes,
Great.
yes. So one
Great.
of the biggest things that I have learned and that I've known of Masithembele, sometimes we see we see something that must still happen.
Yes.
Yes, we must still see something that
Yes.
must still happen. We know it's happening. We don't know how we're gonna manage it. We don't know how we're gonna succeed in this thing. We don't even know where we're gonna get the food, the finances, all of those things. You don't know where it's gonna come from. You even say, we don't know how we're gonna manage this. And then I don't know how, but the miracle still happens. Yes, Mama K will come with something without us even asking for it. This one will come forward with that.
Yeah,
That one will
grace.
come forward with that. And then the success of the project or the something that we set out to do is even outlives our expectation. That is the one thing that I can say about Masithembele over the years that I have been here, that nothing, it's like a miracle. I don't know how to put it in words. I don't even know how to put it in words. It's like for our school holiday program, we don't know where we're going to get all of the things,
but it just fall into place.
It's just
Miraculous.
there at the end of the
It's
day.
great.
It's just there, and it's even more than we expected. So the one thing that we hold on here at Masithembele is we hold on to our faith.
Yes.
We don't take on any challenge without our faith and our belief. Because we have seen
The hand of God,
the hand of the Lord has been in everything that we have set out to plan. Sometimes we pray here. Sometimes we pray. Sometimes we come together and we pray. If anyone has got a situation that they're struggling with, if anyone has got a need, if anyone has got, as the Masithembele family, I've learned here that we pray about it. We pray as a team about it. And you can see when you go home that afternoon, you can feel God's hand is in this, and there is some peace here. So those are two of the big things that I have learned here. And seeing that we are a faith-based organization, it gives us the freedom to explore our faith basically, and to put our belief out there. To say we don't take things on without faith.
Yes.
Yeah, we know that mustard seed. Sorry, faith has a little bit. You don't need a lot. So that little bit that we have, or that lot that we have, sometimes it takes us through.
Right, I know I said this was the final segment, but we need to stop for a short break, and we'll be right back. Hello everyone, welcome to People and Places with me, Dr. Mama K. And yes, we did say that was the final segment, almost the final segment, but this is now the final finale of celebrating Masithembele at 23, which they did on the 25th of May 2026, and we are at the Mandela Peace Park, Delft, Cape Town, South Africa. And in fact, that day is actually a very meaningful name. It's Africa Day. And it's actually my anniversary day as well. I think I shared that with you, Antimina. So there's no way I'm going to forget that. Thank you, Brenda, for sharing that journey, with us earlier on, and just being so real, just being so special and amazing that you are. We salute you, we celebrate you. So I want you to, before I hand over to Antimina, to just round up for us, what are the specific needs that you're aware of that Masithembele needs at the moment?
Okay. As all organizations, there's always a need for a financial need. Yeah, and at Masithembele, it's basically no different. We also have a financial need. Yes, that is our biggest need. And if I can, I've got to link that to certain things. Life has become very expensive. Yeah, life has become very expensive. And as we know, the fuel is forever going up, and with the fuel increase, it comes, all the other increases comes with that.
Correct.
And the cost of living is a lot. So the financial need at our organization, firstly, is for the staff. Yeah, I've got to start with the staff. You know, it's for the staff. There's a financial need for the staff, firstly, because of the cost of living that has increased so much. We would love to make the salaries of the staff also a little more.
Salaries, yeah.
Yes, so they can also live a comfortable life, provide for their families, all of those type of things that's linked to salaries or the financial part of it. I've got to start there first, and then we provide a service to the community. And firstly, we provide a service to children. Yes, so in providing a service to the community, it's linked to food, and it's linked to daily stuff that you need for daily living, and that is mostly food. Mama K is always helping us with that, and we appreciate that. Yes, we appreciate that. But for us to help the community with food, we need support in that way as well. So any donations in that way would be more than welcome. We've got to maintain this building that we are in. It's our responsibility to maintain it. So we even need help in that way. You know, things break, things it's old. It's like your own house, you know, your own car. There's constant maintenance. Now it's no different here. It's the same here. There's constant maintenance that we're needing, from paint to cleaning gear to those type of things to maintain our building, and then it goes over to our garden. Yes, our garden that we are so passionate about, because in the past they've seen that some of the stuff that we have planted in the garden has actually come all the way to the kitchen and has gone back to the community in the shape of food, you know, back to our children, back to our community. So donations towards our garden. We have seen our morning school. We have seen our library. We would like to add more things to the service that Masithembele provide. You know, services, people come here when they need their birth certificates and stuff for their schools, when they need it printed, when they needed CVs to be made, when they need applications at school, because we even help the parents that struggle with applying for their children. Yes, we do the school application for them, and we print out those things for us, and all of those things are linked to finances. We need assistance with a bigger printer, for example. We need assistance with a copier, you know, so we can provide a bigger service. Yes, bigger and better service to our community and to our parents especially. We have different support groups, where we have two different support groups where we provide the support groups with food parcels or hygiene packs. Yes, we provide them with those type of things. And for us to provide them with that, we need those things. Yes, we need those things. We need funding, we need donations, we need all of that when it comes to providing food parcels. Food parcels, what we get nowadays is what we give out. And sometimes it's very little. You know, it's actually sad to say to a grandmother who's looking after her grandchildren, we only have soya, we only have salmon, we only have porridge. We don't even have maybe a tin of fish or anything like that to give them. And it's the basics. It's not like a bag of braai chops or something like that. It's the basics. Yeah. So if we can get donations in that form, it goes back to the community. It's guaranteed to go back to the community. You know, I've learned this from Auntie Mina also. We are not selfish people. Yeah, we are not selfish people. You know, sometimes we would even bring something from home
to add
give,
to
yes, to
what
whatever
is there.
you know is needed. So in that form, we can also do with assistance for our support groups as well. And then the one last thing, this is probably one of the last things. We are transport. One of the big things. The organization itself doesn't have its own transport. We don't have our own car. We don't have our own bakkie. So we constantly have to outsource it. We have to use our personal cars, and it becomes a challenge. Yes, especially with the increase. I cannot help mentioning it because it's increasing again.
Correct.
Yes, especially with that, we would love, we would appreciate, we would be so grateful if we can get assistance with a vehicle. Something like that. We will look after it and we will maintain it in all of those type of things. But we would be eternally grateful when it comes to that.
Wow, there's a lot of needs, there obviously, and I'm sure one cannot be more important than the other. However, I'm trusting and praying that, God will continue to direct the right resources, in terms of helping with those specific needs. And obviously the people, whoever supports will be appreciated properly and in various ways through your marketing, obviously. So there's a lot in there, which is like a basket of needs. So maybe, there's something, one out of all those things that's been said that anyone out there can help with. If it's not a car, it could be helping with, materials, that are needed. It could be food. It could be, okay, let me pledge 100 rand, per month, something. It goes a long way to organizations like this. So please, if you're out there overseas, I'm sure they could receive funds from overseas. So any funds, will help, in any way. So reach out directly. We'll be sharing the details at the end, or you could let us know as well through Bold Moves. But thank you, for all you do and what you do, because, like you said, earlier on, about the fact that most of the time is a miracle, in terms of how the funds come. And I know you as well, you're doing this out of passion, out of, it being a calling, about how God has told us, all of us, to be the light of the world and the salt of the world. But the reality as well is, people do need funds as well, and as well, the place as well still needs being looked after. So, Mama Delft, Antamina, let's hear you just recap on anything you want to share now. I'm not going to ask you any specific. Anything you want to say, share, encourage others, and then we'll wrap it up there.
What shall I say? If God is for us, who can be against us? It's been a long journey, but like Brenda explained, in every challenge, God was with us. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. I'm asking again, help me, help us to help our communities. God bless you all. And thank you, Mama Kay, your brother, everybody that did come out to support us. We really love you and we really thank you. And the blessings of the Lord that make riches is upon your lives.
Amen. Amen. Do you want to share your contact details for anyone that might want to support? How can they contact Masithembele? If you just look in the camera to share.
I am just going to forward the email address for now. Our email address is masithembele, small letters at gmail.com. Masithembele, small letters at gmail.com. So anyone is more than welcome to send us an email to contact us. We are on social media. You can
Instagram, Facebook.
Yes, you can just look for us on Instagram, Masithembele. You can look for us on Facebook, Masithembele. And if you want to make contact with us via our social media pages, you are more than welcome as well. Otherwise, you can come all the way to Delft, Mandela Peace Park, and you can come personally visit us. Thank you.
Thank you, Brenda. And as well, that's the spelling of Masithembele. For those who might not be sure, is right there boldly. Masithembele. So that's the spelling of Masithembele. We salute you, we see you, we honor you, we celebrate you. And as well, Auntie Mina, do you just want to close with words of encouragement, but now looking directly, maybe start with Brenda actually, looking directly in the camera, just words of encouragement to anyone that you want to speak to.
Okay, thank you very much for that, for the opportunity to even encourage people, Mama Kay. I just want to let people know that sometimes when we look into the future, we see the mountain. We see the mountain. But the one thing that we must remember, we never travel on this journey alone. So whatever circumstances that you are facing, do not let go of your faith. Always believe, as long as we have breath, there is still life. And we have seasons in our lives. So if you are in a tough season now, summer comes after winter, you know, so there's always the brighter weather, the light at the end of the tunnel. So do not give up. If you feel stuck in one place, reach out like to organizations like us. There's always help somewhere, someone that can assist. Yeah, so just reach out and you will see there will be help in some form. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Reach out, different season and a lot, you know, in there, packed there. Thank you so much. I'm sure one person got it. And you, Antamina.
I just want to say to everybody that is going to listen to this video, Masithembele
Antamina, I need you
is a healing station. Masithembele, I said it again, it's a healing station. Whatever, you can come help. You can come here for help. And in whatever way we can assist you, we will assist you. Don't give up. Every challenge is your journey to success. God bless you.
Oh, God bless you. God bless everyone. And you can see here the slogan, our aim is to empower, equip, and enrich. And then the background to Masithembele, the objective of it, some of the project, HIV and AIDS support, early intervention, counseling, morning school, individual empowerment for kids, parent empowerment and guidance, victim impact counseling, substance abuse, early interventions, library provided for community, arts and crafts, skills development, children and youth programs, resource distribution programs, matric breakfast, burn victim assistance, and there's a lot more that probably is not even on that list. Trust me, that they do, because I'm looking at various things in there. I'm like, no, that's not even, you know, in there. But we salute you, we see you, and your team for what you do. Miss Brenda, if I want to just give you this, just to say thank you. We celebrate you for sharing your story and your, giving of your voice and putting of yourself here, and then spreading Ubuntu. This is a fridge magnet, that's a coaster. So from Bold Moves, just to say thank you, for all you do. Is a little thing, but we just want you to let you know that we see you and we celebrate you, and thank you for being part of a positive voice in the community, impacting lives.
Thank you so much, Mama Kay. I appreciate this.
You're most welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Happy birthday to Masithembele. And we've got something for Antamina. I'm just going to take them all out because I want to explain it to her. Please come. So same thing. We give you this, which is a coaster for to celebrate you. You're an inspiration to us. That's a fridge magnet. Spread it Ubuntu, which is what this is about. This is for you. It's a perfume, blooming. You keep blooming for you yourself to use on yourself. And then this is where we say, we love you. It's a chocolate, just to say we love you. Don't share with anybody else. This is for you. And just to say, thank you. So we love you plenty. Look after yourself all the time.
Yes.
All right. That's all we've got time for. We've got cake, we've got biscuits, we've got drinks, we've got Coke, we've got the lovely balloons. They've been busy setting all this place up. So, and then I just want to journey a little bit here for you guys all to see, some of the slogans, children are our future. Let's us keep them safe, and that is really important. And I'm looking at the fingers, here, food to eat, love and security, good education, be protected from abuse, healthy care, all have a right to on those fingers and the palm. And I believe Jive has been supporting for some time. These are some of the projects, the journey of Masithembele, and a lot, more that they do here. And that's a table as well here of various things related to Masithembele. And I believe as well, I saw in memory of our children, some of the children that have been lost, and even in memory of Auntie Mina's daughter, that was sadly, that sadly passed away some years, back. We remember all of them. May their memory and their soul continue to rest in peace. And you heard about various things here. This is why I love this place. Just various things. You're reminded of various things, values most of the time. Hope, joy, love, faith, and
That's my name, Osi.
oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. That's what I'm like trying to pronounce it. Tell me about this. What does Osi mean?
No, it's Jessie. She teaches them to do the stones.
Okay.
So she makes one for me, Osi.
Osi, I see. Well, it needs to be there. That's part of it. You're part of everything in here because you've walked that journey and you've put your whole life, This is a ministry. This is your ministry. You mentioned earlier on that you're a missionary, and that is exactly what this is. It's a ministry. We don't need all to be on the pulpit, but this is you in your ministry and doing this. And thank you as well for supporting her and the rest of the Masithembele team. Okay, that's all we've got time for. And if there's anything else, please shout out. But what we need is support. Support and support and support. Even if you can't give, you might know somebody that might be able to help. Books, materials, food, bleach, light, what's it called? Airtime. There's little things. Electricity, prepaid, voucher, and a lot of other things. I don't know. Whatever you're able to help with goes a very, very, very long way to help. So thank you for journeying with Masithembele. 23 years is no joke. So we want another 23 years, another 40, 50 years, beyond even Auntie Mina. This is all about legacy. It's not about her. It's about the people. You've heard, what she said, the community and the legacy she is impacting in their lives. So, all right, we're going to party. You can come and join us for the cake. Huh? Really, you can. Will you go around? Okay, we'll go around. You can still join. We'll be right back. Bye.